Hey guys, what is going on? Ordo Malleus here, and today I'm bringing you RuneScape 2007 Progress Update number 3. So to kick things off here, I'm just turning in the Priest in Peril quest. I just have to hand this guy the last 5 essence or so, and we'll have that quest completed, and this will give us access to Canifis, and it'll give us a couple of prayer experience. So 1460 prayer experience and access to Canifis, which we can go to the Slayer Tower now, we can do animal magnetism, so a lot of paths just opened up right there. Alright, I'm finishing up murder mysteries here. I just figured out who the culprit was. For me, it was Anna. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Giving the guard all the information. Okay, let's see. Okay, 14,000 or 1,400 crafting experience and some coins. Cool. Okay, awesome. 12 crafting. So now I can spend flax all the way up to 19 crafting, and then we'll have all the requirements to do animal magnetism. Hey guys, we're finally gonna get 19 crafting. Well, I shouldn't say finally, it took like half an hour. But that's the last requirement for animal magnetism, and then I can finally get the Ava's device and start training range up real good. That'll be awesome. I've just been spinning flax. Here we go, 19 crafting, awesome. Okay. Alright, so out of the blue I decided that I really want to do Holy Grail to level up prayer, because my prayer is lacking and I want a fast way to get that up, and I realized that'll boost up my defense pretty high. So I'm no longer going to be a one defense pure, but instead I am going to go with probably a Zerker pure or something like that. So let's see how this goes. I just have to kill this Black Knight Titan, and then we could finish up the quest. Well, we have to do a couple of errands after this, running around and such. But I am not hitting this guy whatsoever. I just keep splashing. Okay, so I've gotten this guy's health down pretty far, and I'm just gonna I have to take him out with Excalibur now. And hopefully this hit and run works. This guy can hit a 15, I believe, and that is a lot. I only have 35 health, come on. I used up like 100 death runes on this guy, which is pretty annoying. Oh, nice, hit a 1. Okay, yeah, this'll work. Didn't have to bring that entire inventory of food. Oh, just a tip if you're doing this quest, if you're a low level, there are some spiders on Brimhaven, or they're actually scorpions, and when they hit you, they poison you. So just bring an anti-poison if you're a lower level. Somebody was kind enough to sell me one for 3 gold. Come on. Almost there. So after I finish this up, I think I have to run back to, or I'll just teleport back to Camelot, talk to King Arthur. There we go. Awesome. Okay guys, here's the Holy Grail. Okay, there's multiple Holy Grails. So all we have to do is teleport back to Camelot and turn it in. So I have mixed feelings about this right now. But I think the prayer will be good, and I guess we could always use some defense, since I wasn't planning on staying a 1 defense pure anyways. Okay, let's see. Retrieve the Grail. There we go. Nice, 30 prayer. And what defense? 31 defense, dang, okay. Wow, okay, awesome. Alright guys, so what I'm doing here is I decided to make a little bit of money. I wanted to increase my bank a little bit. So I came down to Edgeville here with one of my friends, and shout out to him. His name is No Soup for You, and he's a really cool guy. Anyways, I came down to the Edgeville dungeon here, and I came to Chaos Druids. Now they are only level 13, and they drop most types of herbs, I believe, but they drop them quite frequently. And these dudes are only level 13, and they mostly use melee, but every once in a while they'll use a bind spell or whatever that is. And they don't hit that often, and I really did bring way too much food. This was my first run in our extremely long time, so I really didn't remember. But that's alright. So I don't recommend picking up the water vial like I did at the start of this clip, but just fill your inventory up with herbs like I have here. And they also drop nature runes, law runes, and mithril bolts. And I'm actually gonna need those mithril bolts later on for when I go to the Sar caves because I'm gonna train in the obby section with range eventually. But I got this inventory fairly quickly, and a lot of these herbs are um pretty good herbs. I mean, Jagex brought back the unid herbs from '07, so there is a random chance as to what they're all going to be, but there's a way where you can sort of figure out what they are because the stacks actually separate. Okay, so to get out of this dungeon, you just run back the path you came. And my herb lore isn't that high, which is actually probably an okay thing right now because I can identify the lower level herbs. So I'm pretty much just, oh yeah, here's a quick overview of my bank. I have quite a few lobsters. I did a lot of fishing. But basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna wait for this. So I put all the herbs in my bank, and when I separate the herbs out, I can withdraw one herb from each stack, and if I try to identify it, it'll tell me what all the herbs in that stack are. So the larger stacks are probably going to be lower herbs. So I started with those, and I just took one out, and I identified one of them as a guam, I believe, and a guam leaf. Right, that one right there. So I'm going to separate that stack from the rest and just put the guam leaf next to it so I know that those units, I'm going to try and sell those as units and see if somebody buys them for like 1K a piece or something. And then I'm going to get one of my friends to identify the other herbs, and that'll really up the price on them because some of those herbs like ranners and snapdragons, I believe, are quite a few gold for those type of herbs. So that's a really good way of making money if you're a noob. They're only level 13, so they're quite easy to take on. All right, so I've decided to do some barbarian fishing, and in order to get here, you need to go to Grotto's or Otto's Grotto, which is located southwest of the barbarian outpost. And so you just talk to him, you ask him about the fishing, and he says he has a fishing rod under his bed, and he's like, "Go catch one of these fish and then bring it back to me." So you go and catch one of the fish and you talk to him about it, and he'll give you a book on how to do the fishing or something. I just dropped it. Um, this fishing is, I think, one of the fastest ways to level fishing right now. If you do this correctly, you can get about 80k experience per hour in fishing, which is just insane. And it's a really good way to level up actually a couple of skills. You can actually level up strength, agility, cooking, and fishing with just barbarian fishing. So what you want to do is you want to come here and you want to bring feathers or bait or some kind of, it's either feathers or bait to start off. And what you're going to do is you're just going to fish these and as you can see in that picture right there, oh, I just got 33 agility from that. So you get agility, strength, and fishing experience just from the fishing itself. And I'm pretty close to a strength level up. Anyways, so what was I saying? When you do this type of fishing, it uses up feathers or bait, and if you use a knife on these type of fish, there's a chance that you will sort of break down the fish into components. So the components that you get from breaking down the fish can actually be used as bait as well. So when you run out of feathers, you'll just start using the bait that you've collected from filleting the fish. And when you fillet the fish, it actually gives you cooking experience as well. It's not a whole lot. You don't get a whole lot of experience from in those three other skills, the strength, agility, and cooking, but I've still gotten some levels from it so far. I've been doing this for a little bit, and um, I recommend dropping the row because it takes up a lot of your inventory space, and you kind of want that for the fish. But if you use mouse keys, you can drop that pretty quickly. I've just gotten into using mouse keys. So this is actually a really reliable way of making some fishing experience. All right, guys, so we finally have all the stuff we need for animal magnetism. We have all the requirements. We have the items we need here. I just have to bless this symbol. People were selling the symbol for a pretty high price, so I just went ahead and made my own. And this guy will bless it for us. You need 31 prayer in order to get into the prayer guild, but this is or whatever this is, the prayer order or something. It's in Edgeville, so it's the Edgeville Monastery. I'm just gonna recharge my prayer points real quick. I'm at 15 for some reason. Also, a set of monk's robes spawn right here. Um, and people buy the robes because it's a popular item in PKing since one defense appears like that prayer bonus. So I'm just gonna pick another setup of those. So yeah, we're finally ready to start animal magnetism. Okay guys, so after quite the journey, I have all the things that I need for Ava completed, and I have um, the accumulator ready to be built here, so I'm doing that right now. And I just finished getting the blueprints done. So now all I have to do is put the buttons and the hard leather together, and there we go. Got a crafting level and the accumulator. So I can finally turn in this quest. Awesome. So we finished up animal magnetism, got quite a few levels in 4 skills: Slayer, crafting, fletching, and woodcutting. So now we have the Ava's attractor, which is going to be a really helpful item. We can start training range now. So I think that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment in the comment section below what you thought of the video. Thanks for watching.